Hi, I'm Andre and I'm angry. Ah, what a rants! 2016 sucked. And I'm trigger warning you now. There's probably gonna be something in this video that's gonna upset you. It might be politics, race, Ghostbusters, something. So don't be watching if you're gonna get all easily offended. If you want a safe space, go watch my other videos, because this one ain't having it. But what am I concerned about? Half of you won't even know this video got uploaded anyway because the YouTube subscription feed totally isn't broken. Click the subscribe button to kind of subscribe. Ring that bell to really subscribe. Bookmark your favorite channels to furthermore subscribe. Then hang a raw chicken outside your window, pour hot wax around your bed, recite an ancient chant, and make a virgin sacrifice, and maybe, just maybe, you'll see my next unboxing video. You sometimes show videos, you sometimes don't show videos. You're not a Disneyland season pass. There shouldn't be blackout dates. You wanna know why YouTube has so many fake pranks, reactions, drama, clickbait, and videos like this? I'm sorry, guys. It's really tough, but there's just something I have to tell you guys. I'm breaking up with the Metroid franchise. Blast Ball. I mean, it's seriously just Rocket League with Metroid. Come on. The reason why YouTube has stuff like that, because it's the only way to get noticed on this damn platform without being a late night talk show host named Jimmy or James. I'm fine with Trending Tab. I'm fine with YouTube Red. I'm fine with the top videos on your website being little kids opening up toy eggs while adults dress up as Spider-Man and Elsa and Joker. Don't look it up. It's real. It exists. All I ask is that if a person clicks the subscribe button, show the people everything that person makes. Let them decide if they want to keep subscribing or unsubscribing to somebody. Don't algorithmically figure it out. Stop trying to Skynet these people. It's like if I paid monthly for health insurance and my health insurance came back and said to me, you know what? We decided to only insure you for the 5 months that you are algorithmically the least healthy. Then again, given all the problems getting health care and all the celebrity deaths, I wouldn't be surprised if that actually happened. I'd like to dedicate this video to David Bowie and Alan Rickman and Muhammad Ali and Prince, and George Michael, and Florence Henderson, and Carrie Fisher and her mother Debbie Reynolds the very next day, Abe Vigoda, Gene Wilder, Zsa Zsa Gabor, Doris Roberts, Fife Dog, Nancy Reagan, Gary Shandling, Patty Duke, China, Alan Young, the voice of Scrooge McDuck. Have you no shame, 2016? If 2016 had a name, it would be Negan. Yeah, man, Celebrity Deathmatch had a whole new meaning in 2016. I mean, this year even took out PBS journalists, reality stars, sports broadcasters, the inventor of the red Solo cup, the suit actor for Alf, and some of these deaths weren't even normal deaths. I can understand dying from old age or from a disease, but you had athletes found dead or hitting their head, Alan Thicke playing hockey with his son, Anton Yelchin getting hit by his own car. These are not deaths. That's some Final Destination shit. You killed an ape this year, 2016. You killed an ape. And how do we pay tribute to this majestic creature, Harambe? By making memes about putting our penises out or giving it as many votes as Hilary Clinton in some states. I hate to be morbid, but 2016, sometimes I think you took the wrong people. But who's got time to worry about that? We've got water bottles to flip, mannequins to challenge, and white Vans to wear. Damn, Daniel. Hey, anything to get those views on Vine, right? Because that platform's gonna be around forever. Rest in peace, Vine. Say hi to Daily Booth for me. What are the worst video games of 2016? Let me help you out. Was I personally hyped for them? Did I get paid to promote them? Was I sent a review code to play them? Was I given a free copy of them in the mail? There's your answer. And yes, I know that this game came out in 2015, but I got it in the mail this year, so for me, it counts. And I find it weird that Pokemon Go is on a lot of worst video games of 2016 lists just because a bunch of people abandoned the game. That is completely unfair to Miitomo because I abandoned that game much faster. Hey, what's your favorite kind of bread? How about I ask you that 100 more times? Actually, that's unfair to Miitomo because calling Miitomo a game is offensive to games. Did we ever figure out if people with vaginas can be Ghostbusters? I can't believe how many people got so upset and tried to make a political issue after a freaking Ghostbusters reboot. People were freaking out thinking that the new Ghostbusters were gonna figure out some way to make the old Ghostbusters disappear. But to be fair, that did happen once. Dicks out for Tracy! But Ghostbusters movie, it's not like you came with a good defense with the movie itself. Hey, let's make a completely different Ghostbusters movie from the original movie that had 3 white scientists, 1 black not scientist who lived in a firehouse, made their own car, and fought a big, fat, puffy, white ghost monster at the end of their movie. Instead, we're gonna have a movie that's gonna have 3 white female scientists, 1 black female not scientist who live in a Chinese restaurant, but eventually into a firehouse and who make their own car and who fight a big, fat, puffy, white ghost monster at the end of their movie. But this time we'll shoot that monster in the balls! Yeah! Remake! Seriously, I have not seen so much internet rage and anger over movies that were meh. I wish that movies like Ghostbusters, X-Men Apocalypse, Ninja Turtles, Suicide Squad, and Batman v Superman were at least completely good or completely bad, so there'd be no contest on how you should feel about it. But somehow these movies miraculously figured out ways to give enough material for some people to watch it and blindly love it, and at the same time give enough material for some people to watch it and blindly hate it. How did you do that? Because God forbid people have different opinions on the same movie or have conflicting opinions about a certain part of a franchise yet still collectively still love that franchise. What a crazy concept. It's sad that I had more fun watching singing trolls, angry birds, and a Kevin Spacey talking cat over watching Batman and Superman fight each other on the big screen. It's stupid that I like Civil War more than I like Batman v Superman. That shouldn't have happened. Civil War is filled with a bunch of superheroes I didn't even know existed 20 years ago. Seriously, ask 1980s Andre who Ant-Man is. He'd probably be like, oh, I don't know, is it that Hanna-Barbera cartoon where the ant goes up and at him? Vision, that's the thing that you check at the eye doctor, right? To see if you need glasses or whatever. Scarlet Witch, oh, that's that book that I had to read in 8th grade where the woman was committing adultery, so she had to write a giant A on her chest. Yeah, man, movies aren't made nowadays to be entertaining movies anymore. They're made to be franchises, extended universes, and those damn third act skybeam portals, CGI monster bosses. But we all agreed that Gods of Egypt was not worth our time, so there's hope for us yet. And I didn't see Independence Day Resurgence, but I'm gonna assume that if I did, it will be part of my worst of 2016 as well. So let's just say that it is. By the way, did you hear from an unnamed source, from another unnamed source, from a third unnamed source that's really close to the project that Deadpool is gonna be in Logan, the Power Rangers is gonna be part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and Fast and Furious is gonna cross over with Transformers? It's true! I read it on a blog! It has to be true! What, you mean to tell me that an unofficial news source would make up an entire story just for me to click on their website that's filled with advertisements? That's insane! I believe everything the internet tells me! Seriously, internet bloggers, what is up with all the fake, opinionated, and poorly researched news stories? You're about as bad as the actual news. Tonight on the news, is racism rampant in 2016? Oh, I'm sorry, when was racism not rampant? Yes, we've had some pretty racist things happen in 2016, but I love it when people act like that racism was never around until this year. Like somehow we were all singing Kumbaya, holding hands, looking like the cast of a Nickelodeon sitcom or a CW show until racism came along in 2016. I know some of you guys got your member berries and are all nostalgic about, remember the 90s, remember the 80s? Old people can have some nostalgia too, and some of them are like, remember the 60s, remember the 50s, remember when water fountains and lunch counters were separate? Remember when homosexuality was a sin and when TV was black and white but mostly white, except for Ricky Ricardo, which we accepted for some reason. Yes, some of those people are still alive, some of those people still exist, and some of them in some key electoral college states voted. Oh, and ladies, just replace racism with sexism and it pretty much works out the same. Wait, it's okay that I called you ladies, right? Like, is that offensive? I don't know anymore. I call myself black nerd. Is that offensive? Maybe that's offensive to black people, but it might also be offensive to white people because my face apparently doesn't show my race at all. Everything I say is offensive to somebody. I don't know what to say anymore. Help me. Everything's offensive. Everything is triggered to being so mean. Everything's offensive. And you gotta love the news too. What? Trump won? I can't believe this. I mean, we only talked about him ad nauseum for every single hour of our 24-hour news cycle. This is crazy. This is insane. This is ratings. Let that money rain, baby. But you gotta love the fact that our country is about to be run by a guy who looks like he's been dipped in orange Kool-Aid, who has the temper of Yosemite Sam and the tweets of an angsty teen every single time Saturday Night Live makes fun of him. And by gotta love, I mean absolutely terrified. And was Hillary the better choice for America? I don't know. It really wasn't a vote of who's the best person. It was more of a vote of who is the lesser of the two evils. You know, like pretty much every election. It's like if a bully cornered you and gave you the choice of poking you in the eye with a lead pencil or punching you in the genitals, and you have to sit there and think, which one would hurt me the least? But hey, at least that bully consented and asked you, as opposed to just grabbing you by the pussy. Whatever, Andre, Trump won, you gotta get over it. Before the election even happened, I already accepted it. We all knew he was gonna win. Did we really think Hillary was gonna beat Trump, the reality star? Have you ever seen a reality show? Hillary almost lost to Bernie Sanders. Hell, Hillary could have probably almost lost to Colonel Sanders. Who's playing him now? Is it Jim Gaffigan? George Hamilton? Besides, I am so sick of hearing about politics from people who don't know crap about politics, including people on political talk shows who are talking about politics who don't know crap about politics. I'm sorry, I cannot personally listen to the views of sensitive topics like politics, religion, race, equal rights to Twitter accounts that have egg avatars or people that write Steven Universe Gravity Falls crossover fan fiction. But I will listen to the political views of anybody who's a My Little Pony fan because some of the My Little Pony quotes get put into actual political speeches. Look it up. You know who else you shouldn't listen to about politics? Me. I'm a dude that makes YouTube videos about Ninja Turtles, okay? I don't know what to do about Syria. I don't think anyone on this earth ever said, you know what? I really like how this YouTuber puts on makeup or reacts to a movie trailer. Now I'm really curious about their thoughts on the economy and foreign policy. Donald Trump on Jimmy Fallon, and Jimmy Fallon petting his hair like it's a freaking Shar-Pei, while Hilary Clinton is dabbing on Ellen. And can we please stop dabbing? What if I got to sneeze, but I don't want to put it out there, so I sneeze in my arm? That should not be a dance. Achoo! No, I'm not dabbing, I'm just sneezing. I don't want to get my germs on you. Achoo! I'm trying to protect you from getting the Zika virus right now. Let me sneeze in my arm. Achoo! This is not a dab! Hey, Brexit, where are you going? Now that you Brexited, what's going to be your Brentrance? Where will you preside? Will you be able to pay the Brent? You better figure it out soon or you're going to have some Brenemies. Here, let me make you some breakfast. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Bizarre Vark. And I'm sorry, people. Everything is not lit, okay? Can just one thing in the world not be lit? Black Panther is lit. Lemonade is lit. Fire is lit. But McDonald's serving breakfast all day or bringing back the McRib is not lit. Here's some lit for you. Literature. We should be reading books, not tweets. But I don't know why I'm acting all high and mighty. I'm just as bad as everybody else, because there's the me that says we should be more educated, less pop culture related people who should not feed into the clickbait, hate, and emotional manipulation. Then there's the other me that goes, yes, more pop culture, more emotional manipulation. I love that there are more people sharing Kermit Constantine memes than people who actually saw the movie Muppets Most Wanted. But hey, at least Kermit's the frog meme we could trust. We used to have Pepe, but he went rogue. One. A Star Wars story. But why should we care about what's going on in the world? We have much more important things to worry about. Like if Gabby Douglas smiled enough during the Olympics. I need to know. Sure, Ryan Lochte made up an entire story about being robbed, but did Gabby Douglas smile today? And newsflash for all you I hate 2016, 2016 is the worst people, it ain't gonna get better. All that stuff you hate from 2016 is coming right on over to 2017. Guess what happens in January? All those reboots, sequels, Transformers, and emojis that you hate, guess who's on the big screen in 2017? That NES classic legacy Power Ranger or Comic-Con collectible that you can't find? To the eBay! Scalpers away! And if you think that the wars between Ghostbusters fans or Marvel vs. DC fans was crazy, just wait till the Power Rangers movie comes out in March. And I'm sure it won't be long until Hollywood announces they're going to be making a 7-movie franchise deal out of Pen Pineapple Apple Pen PPAP Origins. But there is one bright spot to look forward to next year. Monster Trucks coming to theaters January 2017. Hashtag sponsor, hashtag product, hashtag lit. God bless America. And to cover my bases just in case, God bless China, God bless Mother Russia, and God bless the Apple company who now has all of my fingerprint IDs. That's how they get you. So goodbye 2016. I will no longer hold the door for you anymore. I get it? I love making references to TV shows I don't watch. Game of Thrones, Westworld, Westworld. See you in 2017, Play Cousins, and keep that positive energy going, because we're gonna need it. And just remember, no matter who you voted for, no matter what you believe, no matter who you love or how you feel, I will always love you like a Play Cousin, because sometimes love is the only weapon we've got. Luckily, it comes with unlimited ammo. That was cheesy as shit. Please subscribe, if that even matters anymore. Ring the bell too, because that's a thing. I'm Audi 5000, Chain Chomp Yump, and good luck everybody. See you next year.